God dang it, this stupid thing. Gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Revenge of the C Team. This is episode 2, baby. And as you can see, we've done some upgrades to our magic pop-up house. And I'd love to go ahead and show you what we've done. Here is our mine entrance. And I've been doing a lot of mining. And we'll take a look at that later. But first, dun. I don't know what that wilderness thing is. Here is the spawn house upgraded. I gave it a second floor. I made it pop out a little bit this way. And I gave it a roof. Let's take a look inside. Not really much to see here. Just some storage chest. I was eating monster jerky for a while, but I decided to save that. I dipped into the Mice First Things to get a book I needed, and I put the rest of the books we started with in the shelf. So we got those starter items. And check this out, guys. 3D furnaces. I'm going to show you what they do. So chest here. Here's my bedroom, Harry Potter style, right underneath the stairs, and you spawn right here. It's perfect. And then upstairs, not a whole lot going on, but we did put a ceiling on it with some support beams, so a good foundation for a cool little starter house. And I put in some gravel and cobble pathways. I found some blueberry bushes. These are great to fill up your saturation before you go out adventuring. And here's our farm area. So you see we got a nice beautiful farm going. I found out when you grab a apple and you combine in the crafting window with an oak sapling, you get an apple tree sapling. And this is my little orchard. So we got apples here for days. Go ahead and pick all the apples. So we have lots of food for today's adventuring. All right, very nice. And here I got like some chili peppers, peanuts, tomatoes. Ooh, these tomatoes are ready to go. We could fill in this spot. Oh, never mind. Invisible tomatoes. Whole bunch of different stuff. And then here are the main staples: the carrots, the potatoes, and the wheat. And we could go ahead and harvest the wheat just by right clicking. I think this is a feature of Pam's Harvest Craft, and it replants for you. Oh, let's go out this way. Oh, I did a little terrace here. We'll go back upstairs and take a look at that. Got my hoe hanging from a drying rack, just in case we trample something by accident. So one cool thing I found is you could take the wheat and put it in the crafting window, and it gives you wheat flour. So you get 1-to-1 wheat to bread ratio. And let's check out the 3D furnace here. Let's go ahead and get right there. Look how cool. You can see it cooking inside. Really love this. To make a 3D furnace, all you have to do is make a furnace like you usually crafting recipe, except for smooth stone instead of using cobble. And here is our little terrace or patio, or I don't know what you call, balcony. So overlooking our orchard and our farm. So I love it. Spawn house is looking really good. So as I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of mining. Let me go ahead and give you an idea here. We mined all the way down from up there, which we're on a mountain biome. Let's take a look here. If we look here, mountain. So that's why we were so high up. Right now, we're still at Y63, or 64, 63, which is actually sea level. So we had to dig down so far to get to Y12. Let me turn this off. And still, here we go, finally. Made it all the way down to Y12. Did a lot of mining. Look at this, guys. And this was mostly done while mining. I found this ore called tritanium, and you can make a pickaxe with it. Look at how the durability on it is. You get 3,122 uses out of one tritanium pickaxe, and I've used over half of that. Almost 2,000 blocks I've mined with that. I've also made a tritanium axe. However, there's no formula or a recipe for a tritanium shovel in the traditional Minecraft using way, but you can melt tritanium in a smeltery and use that as a component for making your tools with Tinker's construct. But aside from the durability of the tritanium, by far my favorite thing is the actual name. Tritanium is what the ships are made of in Star Trek. It's kind of like a made-up material. I don't think there's any real tritanium, but it's in the Star Trek world. And it's a reference to Star Trek, so I really, really love it for that purpose as well. Super cool. So we were down here. I don't know why I was running up here. I wanted with you guys to see all that I dug out, that whole mine shaft. Not one diamond, guys. Not one diamond. But for our project today, we're going to work on a smeltery and Tinker's construct. And I dug out this room. While digging it out, I found this cave. And it led to some emeralds here. Let's get that together. Got an emerald. Beautiful. And over here, some lapis. Oh, very nice. Oh my god, I'm in lava! Water. We need water. Yeah, I think you guys saw it. The diamonds. Okay, we're not on fire. Whew! My first diamonds here, guys. Let's eat some monster jerky. That was scary. How's my armor doing? Not too good. So there are 3 exposed diamonds. Let's go ahead and grab those. Diamonds! That's it. Well, we're going to definitely dig out this area. Make sure that there are no diamonds hiding around here. Where you at, diamonds? Come on, don't tell me it's just 3. Come on! Diamonds! I need you! We'll check one more layer. So, while I'm digging this out, you guys may notice... Ha ha ha! You see, guys? Persistence pays. Keep digging around diamonds. You will find more diamonds. 2, 3, 4 more diamonds. So instead of 3, we got 7, baby. Oh, that's so great. So I told you guys we're going to be working with Tinkers. We're going to build a smeltery. So we got this awesome, convenient lava pool right here. And we're going to need to store all this lava, scoop it up with a bucket and store it. And then we're going to need to get some of this obsidian. And the obsidian mixed with aluminum, and there's some aluminum oreberry bushes right there, and mixed with iron makes alumite, which is one of the most powerful items or materials that you could make in the overworld. We'll go over this little by little while we work on it, but I'm gonna need a way to store this, and I believe we have Tinkers. I mean, we have thermal expansion, so we can make this portable tank. Gonna need an copper ingot, some stained glass, and that'll hold 8 buckets, which is good for now. So instead of walking back, why don't we go ahead and fly? I found the bat, guys. So we have the morph mod. I could fly now. But the morph mod has been rebalanced from Attack of the B Team. I only have 3 hearts now. So, yes, the convenience of flight is there. But, oh my god, look how cute my little fez. Hold on. Look at my little fez. I got a fez on. Alright, so the convenience of flight is great, but we were very vulnerable. So I'm going to go ahead and make the copper tank, scoop up some of that lava, because we're going to need it from our smeltery. I'll make a wrench so we could pick it up and stuff. And while I do that, I'll go ahead and show you guys how I found the bat and got the first bat kill. I recorded that. So go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that brief interlude. I made 2 portable tanks. So we got 16 buckets of lava, plenty for our smeltery. And we're going to get started with Tinkers right away. I just wanted to show you, while I was mining around here, I found something very, very interesting. It's called a chance cube. So I imagine this is something like Lucky Blocks. Let's mine around and see what's going on with it. Looks like it gives off light too. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous about this, but hey, let's give it a chance to see what happens. It gave me a whole bunch of XP. That's it? That's quite boring. Okay. Well, let's go ahead, clear out this inventory a little bit, and get started with Tinker's Construct. Materials in new volume 1. So, blah, blah, blah. It's a magic copy of updates. First step in making tools is a blank pattern. Blank slate, shape material. Okay, yeah. So we gotta make blank patterns. A blank pattern and a wood plank makes a stencil table. So the first thing we need really is crafting bench. And we'll make that into a crafting station. And we'll put that right here in the middle. And then, what was the recipe again? Okay, 2 sticks and that. Alright, so we could just do that like this. Whoa, we got 4. Stencil worker. And then this should give us our stencil table. And we got some extra books. Materials in New Volume 2 and Tinker's Weaponry by Sheriff Bonana. Alright, stencil table. Now, let's see what else. Pattern crafter. It's that and a log. So let's do this and a log. And what's after pattern crafter? Pattern chest. We could pop that like under here. So we'll need a chest, of course. And what goes with the pattern chest? Oh, a planner. Pattern chest. We'll duck that right under there, I think. You know what? I'm not sure about it. We'll just take that out for now. Pop that right there. Fill this back in. We'll figure out what goes next. So we got that. And a tool station. That would be a crafting table and a pattern. Oh, perfect. So we had just enough patterns. to make all the tools. Alright, so here we make the stencil. Here we take the stencil and a material and make the part. And here we put the parts together. Simple enough. So then it does make sense to have this under here then. Now, if I cover this, will this be accessible? Ah, it's accessible from right here. But how do I put stuff in it? The only way to know is to try. Let's make some blank patterns. Now, the first thing we're going to make is a... okay, first thing we're going to make is a pickaxe. So we'll put in the blank stencils and look at all these. So this is tool rod pattern, tool binding pattern, tough rod pattern, tough binding pattern, pickaxe, shovel head, axe head is getting filled up. Go ahead and pop these in here. Which was the last one I made? The axe head, it's right there. Oh no! I made another axe head pattern. I already had one. I'm so dumb. Scythe head. Yeah. Hammerhead. Excavator head. Large plate. And we're out of stuff. That's fine. I think that'll be enough. This axe head one we could just get rid of, I guess. There's a handy throwaway slot right there. Threw it away. And now I was cooking up some stone here. So we can go ahead and start with... First of all, we want a tool rod. So we put a stone. We get a stone tool rod. Now, I think possibly... Yeah, this will give us stone sticks. That's not going to work. What about this? This will give us 4 stone tool rods. I just want 1. So, this is the best way to go. And we give a stone shard, which possibly we could use for another thing. Let's see, material cost 0.5. Probably stone shard would do that. Oh, but I wanted a paper binding. Because paper gives you an additional modifier slot. It doesn't matter. This is just the stone one so we could get obsidian. You'll see. And a pickaxe head. Where are you? Stone? Stone. There it is. Pickaxe head. Alright, so we got all the parts needed to make in our tool station a pickaxe. We got stone binding, stone pickaxe, and a stone tool rod. So we have a stone pickaxe. Hey, hey, and we got our first achievement, Tinkerer. Now, you noticed earlier we got diamonds. So we're going to take 1 diamond instead of making 3 diamonds. And if we put a diamond on it, it's mining level obsidian. Without the diamond level, it's only iron. So look at that. And the durability goes up significantly with 2 remaining slots. And we'll name this one... I'm coming at a loss. Obsidian Smasher. Yeah, that's good. It's just we're only going to use this to get obsidian to start with. So now we got a pickaxe and we go mine obsidian. How's the mining speed on this? I wonder. Probably going to take a while. Okay, so here is a tip for you Minecraft people who are new at Minecraft, what you want to do is when you're mining obsidian, there might be lava underneath the obsidian. So put a piece of water right next to where you're mining. And that way, if there's any lava nearby, it will put it out before it burns up your obsidian. Holy smokes, this is going to take a while. Now, we're going to need obsidian for making our tools that we want for the end of this episode, which include amlumite. So I'm gonna dig this stuff up. It's gonna take me forever, so I'm gonna spare you the pain of watching this, and I'll be right back with some obsidian. Alright guys, so you can see I got 24 obsidian, and while I was mining up the obsidian, I went ahead and made some seared brick, the main component in the smeltery. To make seared brick, you have to cook up some grout, which is made like a so. We put R here. So you have two ways. You can put a block of clay, 4 sand, and 4 gravel, or a clay ball and 1 sand and 1 gravel. I went with this method because we need a lot. So the details of making a smeltery is in volume 2 of Materials in You. So pickaxe, shovel, broken thing. Huh, this is bugged. I'm gonna report this bug. Wood, iron, cactus, obsidian, netherrack, slime crystals, papers. These are all... Oh, here we go. Anulin, Araldite, steel, pig iron. So, it does not talk about making a smeltery. Does this book talk about making a smeltery? Yeah, it does. So, mighty smelting, following armor, blah. Okay. So, we're going to have to make some seared bricks. We're going to need exactly 9 of them, but we'll make 16. And look, that gave us the mighty smelting book that we were looking for. So this will tell us how to make the smeltery. So you need 3x3 space, and we're going to put it in the center. Well, that's weird. The center here of the room. Perfect. Then we need, and we're gonna seared. Let's do smeltery. We need a smeltery controller. Right. So that's like the brain of it. Oh, let's do this. We have a crafting kit. Handy crafting kit that you get from Artifice. It's just, instead of making a workbench, put a stick in there. Very nice. So we will do a nice circle of seared bricks. That's going to give us our smeltery controller. We will grab some cobble for temporary blocks, and we put our smeltery controller here. Alright, now what's next? A seared tank. How do we make a seared tank? I think we're going to have to cook some glass. So let's put some glass to cook. Seared tank, is this it? Seared window, smeltery drain, smeared paver, seared glass, seared tank. So it's like the controller with a piece of glass in the middle, and we should have, yep, 1 piece of glass ready to go. And we're going to get all this junk out of here. Let me put this in this chest. Ba-bam, bam, bam, bam. And one more trip. Get the clay out of here. And clay's gone. Organize. Love that button. Okay, so piece of glass surrounded by this stuff will give us the seared tank. So we will put the seared tank. How do we want to do this? The controller will be here. Seared tank will be there, I guess. And back to the book. Seared bricks. Okay, we're gonna need drains. How do we make the drain? Do you guys see it? Where are you, drain? Casting basin, casting table. We're gonna need those. Seared tank, seared glass. Let's search for drain. Ah, here it is. Smeltery drain. Okay. It's like pants without the crotch. We're gonna need 2 of these. Perfect. And we're gonna need 2 faucets. I remember this recipe. And we're gonna need a casting basin. And the casting table. Okay. So we got that. We got that. So we'll put here some seared brick. Oh, did I have some ready? Derp. And then on either side here, we'll put smeltery drain, put the faucets on them, and put the casting table here, and the casting basin here. And we'll get rid of this temporary block, and this temporary block. And I think for the sake of symmetry, I can't help myself. I want to put another seared tank on the other side of the controller. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but I gotta do it. We got 2, what are these called? Yeah, we got 2 of these tanks. So we'll put 1 underneath each. And then we could just grab a bucket. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Now, the rest of these sides are going to be... Put 2 temporary blocks here. They're just going to be seared bricks. Bam, bam, bam. And I believe we have a functioning smeltery. Yep, it's working perfect. Now, I want to do some seared glass. So that's 4 glass like so. Alright. This is purely decorative, but I think it's cool because you can see what's inside. And we're going to do another layer of seared bricks. So for that we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 minus 1. So we have 1 seared brick here. 8, 9, 10, 11. And 1 seared glass. Perfect. So we just stack up. Bam. Bam. Perfect. And this should give us some extra capacity. Glass on this one. Alright. Let's dig a little hole to store our water. And let's throw some lava into the situation. This could hold 4 buckets. And we'll do even more. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we will put obsidian. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 obsidian into here. We will put iron. I mean, we'll put a whole stack of iron. Put a whole stack of gold. I don't think that will interact. Aluminum. let's look for aluminum. If you type in what you want, aluminum, and then you double click on that window, it's going to highlight all the aluminum you have. It's a pretty neat trick. See, more aluminum. So we'll stick in all our gold, all our iron, and all of our aluminum. And you can double click it again to take that away. Aluminum, stick that in there. And we're going to let this all melt up. And once that's all smelted, I'll come back with you guys. And we will show our creation. In fact, that was pretty quick. And we got all the aluminum smelted up. It doubles your ingots. So we had 35 plus 4 is 39 aluminum blocks. And we got 78. We put in 4 obsidian and we got 8 ingots worth. And we melted up all of our gold. We're going to need that in a second. I want to show you, I also expanded it by 1 more level. And here's where the magic happened. If you mix aluminum, obsidian, and iron together. Oh, and the higher you make your smeltery, the more you could smelt at one time. Look at that. We're smelting 64 minus 37 is 1, 2, 3, 40. I don't know, 20 something. But it's a lot that you could smelt at one time. And we'll see, we will get a magic material once these 3 ingredients combine. They form an alloy called, wait for it, any second now. Here we go, alumite. So we have 12 ingots worth of alumite. And we have our aluminum, we have our gold, and we have our iron. Nice. So next thing we need to do is start making some casts. That's why I put that gold in there to smelt, because you require gold to make a cast. First thing we're going to want to make is an ingot cast. So you place a brick on there, pour the brick on there, and there it is. We got our ingot cast. Now we're going to definitely want a pattern chest for this. I think I got patterns here. And we make a chest. Okay. And we put the chest and the blank pattern. And there's our pattern chest. And we will pop this bad boy right here in the middle. And put the ingot cast right in there. Beautiful. So we're going to need to make the components for, well, first of all, we're going to need a better tool forge. We're going to need the tool forge. So you can make it out of any component. We could just make it out of plain old iron. So we'll need 4 blocks of irons and a tool station and 4 seared brick, or 3 seared bricks. Let's see, do we have enough here? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And we'll pick up our tool station. Not going to need that anymore. And we'll need 4 blocks of iron. So now we have our iron selected. We can go here to our basin, and this will pour out an entire block of iron. Now while that's working, we're going to need to grab our smooth stone, which is right here. We'll hang this right back up on the wall. And we're probably, this iron's ready to go in. Got lots of iron. Perfect. Another block, please, sir. So we're going to have to make the parts out of stone for the pickaxe. So we'll make a pickaxe head. We will make a tool rod pattern. Yes. And we'll make a tough rod pattern. Where are you? What's the material requirement for that? 3? Okay. Well, we could afford it. Alright, so we got the patterns we so desire. And why did you stop pouring iron? Molten iron. Please continue pouring. Thank you, sir. Once that finishes, we'll switch it out to gold and we'll start making our casts. First cast we'll make is of the pickaxe head. Switch us out to gold, please. Pickaxe head. Once that's, yep, that's finished, we'll go, oh, well, let's just do all our patterns now. Put that right in there. And we'll do tough rod pattern. Alright, so this pickaxe head is pretty much garbage now. That's garbage now as well. Put that in here, and we need our tool rod cast. Thank you. And put that in there. And of course, we are going to make our binding out of paper. So, back to iron. Thank you. We got 2 blocks of iron done. Here we go, 1 more. And we're going to want the ingot cast because we're going to want 2 ingots of gold. But we're probably going to leave that for the next episode. Once we finish this tool forge and build our alemite pickaxe, we'll be good to go. Let's grab some of this bad boy and make some paper. And we'll go ahead, oh no, part builder. We need a tool binding. I think that only takes 1 paper. Yeah, it only takes 1 paper. Look at that. So we got our first component, and we got 4 of these so we can make the tool forge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bricks on top, and the good old tool station. We have a tool forge. Now we require a alumite. Let's see, where's the pickaxe? All right, so we need an alumite pickaxe, an alumite stone rod. So let's grab our pattern for a pickaxe head. Let's select our alumite, precious alumite, only 12 ingots. Our beautiful pink color. Put away this and grab the tool rod. Give me that. And put away that. And let's build our alumite pickaxe. So pickaxe head, paper binding for an extra modifier slot, and let's call it the brain. Pinky and the brain. I'm so funny. All right. So if we look in here, we have 4 modifier slots instead of the usual 3. Mining level is cobalt. So now that we have nether and we can mine cobalt and ardite, we can go into the nether next episode possibly. But that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later, cosmonauts!